And sometimes I feel like burnout's my bestie, and I don't like her. Hey, it's your friend Katie Fortune. Welcome to Motivation Moment. I am so glad you're here today because today I am talking about one of my top 5 favorite things to talk about because I've learned my lesson from it over and over and over again. All right, let's just get to it. Hey, burnout, you suck. I said it and I mean it. And I'm trying every single day to not get there. And I fail many times. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Burnout's the worst. I mean, there's really bad things in life, but when you're talking about truly your mental health, in my opinion, because of all the things I like to do and be busy, and I don't like the word busy, but whatever, all my big dreams and goals, I tend to find burnout quickly, very quickly. And sometimes I feel like burnout's my bestie, and I don't like her. So I want to talk about that today. I want to be very clear. I am not perfect. I am so far from perfect on this concept, on this idea of hopefully not getting to burnout, that it's kind of funny how far away I am from it. But I'm trying every day, just like we all could be doing. And I just want to talk about a few things that have helped me learn quickly when I'm going down the burnout bestie road. So, number 1, I tend to get sick. These are not in order, by the way. This is just things that are coming off the top of my head because I don't plan anything, okay? At least, okay, we're not gonna go there. Okay, so number 1, Chad's really great. I'm grateful for him so much for this. Not that it's his job, because it's totally not his job to do this, but he's a wonderful partner and is super kind to remind me that I'm heading down the burnout path, because sometimes I don't see it. Sometimes I really don't see it. And so I tend to go really good for, let's say a month and a half, 2 months, and then I hit a wall and get really sick. And I'm normally not like the person that just gets sick all the time, but my body just likes to shut down, which makes sense. And my body can't handle all of the things I'm doing. I did learn from my therapist. Yes, I'm going to a therapist and I'm really proud of it and I'm excited about it because I needed to and I want to. I learned from her that there's this thing called high functioning anxiety. And she was so kind to remind someone like me that you don't have to do everything in your life at 100%. That never came across my mind that I wouldn't do everything at 100%. But that's not healthy. It's not healthy. And I think last year was a really hard year for me. I know. It was a very hard year for me. A lot of things were going on. Unfortunately, my boundary walls came down too much that I allowed others to run my life a little bit more than I'd like to. And this is in my day job and not so much my personal life, but mostly my day job. And well, let's just say December, I was sick the entire month. And not just sick, I was in the ER. I was in urgent care. I was at my doctor multiple times in December. And my body was truly shutting down and not happy. And no, I did not have the C word. I was very surprised I did not have the vid, but I didn't. I mean, they tested me 1,000 different times and I was in the ER a billion times. It felt like it wasn't that much, but I made a joke that I'm like, I might as well just get a bed here because it was bad. And that was a huge wake up call for me. Again, still not perfect. Still doing a heck of a good job over here, burning out sometimes. But I have to say that It was a good wake-up call for me and my pocketbook, let's be real. But I'm really grateful for my health. But it got me back to the place I needed to be to get those boundaries back up and in place, take care of myself for me and my family, me, Chad, and the little Gagester, to make sure that I'm healthy and can keep doing the things I want to do and create the things I want to create for you. I can't do that when I'm laying in the ER. And so Burnout and I have had our fair share of fun times together, and I'm sure I will still have them, but I'm glad I can see signs. So the one sign obviously is getting sick, or like Chad will say, hey, your tired voice, I can hear your tired voice, which it gets really raspy, and it's more my exhaustion. So he's like, maybe you should take the day and just literally sleep. He's really great about it. He's not bossy or anything. It's just, and then it reminds me, you know what, Katie, I should do that, So that's one thing. Another sign for me that I have noticed where I'm going down the train of burnout is I'm very agitated, and I'm always going where I don't even know what's going on around me. And again, that's my personality, unfortunately, fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it. But I'll get to a point where I'm like, I'm not even kidding. This is a true story. That I'll be, let's say I'm working my day job and I'm running around, and I literally will turn in circles, like just as I'm looking, like, what was I supposed to do? And I just keep going, and I'm like, and my mind will not shut off. That is scary, because I'm just like, and I'm not exaggerating. I literally will like stand here in this office and like go over here and be like, oh, this. And then I'll be like, wait, what was, and then I sit down and say, okay, it's time for a break. Or I call my work bestie and I say, hey, are we looking for a walk today? Like, we don't even live in the same town, but let's go on a walk today. Do you need one? I need one. And so that's not fun. And none of this is fun, by the way, but that one gets me, because like my mind just won't stop. Number 3 will be terrible at sleeping. My brain will not shut off at night that I can't sleep. And that one doesn't happen often. But if I'm starting to worry about something or whatever, that one as well, it gives me this trigger that I can start doing the things that I'm putting into place, again, for myself, just by myself, but also in therapy, learning different things that I can do to put into place so I don't go down that burnout train. There's a million more, but I just wanted to share a few of those for you. So if you are feeling any of these types of things, my stuff may not work for you, but all I have to say is find something that works for you. I will say, when I'm overwhelmed and I feel like I cannot get anything done, I get up and walk away. I do the whole get up, walk away, maybe go for a walk, whatever that looks like, because you need to. But something that's helped me is really tune into who I am. I'm not looking at what everyone else is doing. That's why this video is not for me to be like, this is what you should do. No, these are signs that I see. Yours could be totally different. But I just want this video to be just a reminder for you that if you're feeling like this, reach out to the therapist or someone that you trust, and turn to a friend if you can, or just truly sit in within yourself and say, what are things that will help me de-stress? And truly take those. Take that time. Okay, we should not be working 24/7. And like my therapist says, you should not be running at 100% on everything you do. Like, I 100% give all my effort when I am washing dishes, to the extent where it's like, again, we need clean dishes, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, why am I putting, I can be still washing dishes and do good things and not be thinking about all these other things I need to be doing. Just pay attention and just hang out with the dishes for a little bit and let's just wash them, Or I'm not going to be giving 100% to everything. It never occurred to me that I should not be doing that until my amazing therapist sent me a podcast episode. I will link that, by the way, in the description of this video on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, check it out there. There will be a link to the podcast episode I was told to listen to, and it literally blew my mind. I asked Chad to listen to it for me, and he doesn't really listen to podcasts or anything like that, but he did listen to it, and he came in from the shop that night, and he goes, yep, that was, but that entire episode was, should be named Katie, weirdly enough, because it was very eye-opening for me. And not saying this is you, but this high-functioning anxiety thing, I didn't even know that was a thing. And I listened to this episode and I'm like, wow. But anyways, back to burnout. We are all going to experience it some way, sometime, hopefully not as much as I have. But if you are, find what works for you that will help you steer yourself in a different direction. You're going down this road, let's take a right and not keep going down this burnout road. Because I would hate for anyone, any of you listening to this, to be sitting in the ER being like, what is wrong with me? Like I did. It's not fun. And it's scary. Very scary. So thank you so much today for listening. I know this was a little bit heavier, but it's real life. And hey, burnout, you still suck, but you're not going to get me. I'm going to keep working on it. Not perfect. You're not perfect listening to me. You listening to me right now, I'm talking to you. You, my friend, you're not perfect. And we're never going to be. But we can try to move in a direction that we want to each and every moment, each and every day. I believe in you. So I hope this video helped, even just a little bit. And at the very minimum, being like, wow, I'm not alone. Okay? Because no, my friend, you're not. We are all struggling on different things. And we're here to help each other. That's my opinion. So you have an amazing day. And as always, less hate, let's go motivate. And get out there, take some time for yourself. You deserve it. See you later. Can we just be proud of me? Let's be proud of me. Look at the clock. Yeah, it's working. I got nervous for a second. It's working. I put a new battery in it. Had batteries for months. But the clock is working. Such a proud moment. And yes, it is just after 8 o'clock. And I have done many videos. And by the way, 8 o'clock in the morning, if you can tell it's sunny out. Today is batch recording day for your friend Kate. Have an awesome day. And let's be proud. I got the battery in the clock. And by the way, it's easy. I don't know why it took me so long. You just pop. You don't take anything apart. You take the thing off, pop it out, put a new one in, done.